Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a fun little mixed tier-ish match. This guy added me on Skype and he's like, "You want to battle?" But I'm like, "No, right now it's like 2:30 in the morning." But the next day he asked me to battle, and I asked him what tier, and he's just like, "I'm bringing whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, let's bring whatever." And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna lead with my Aerodactyl because it's an Aerodactyl and they usually lead. Um, I actually like Aerodactyl. It's actually a really good Pokemon, in especially in RU because it's pretty. I mean, Archeops kind of gives it competition, but it's more of a sustained battler, I guess, because you can use Roost and Hone Claws and stuff. Obviously, it's not going to be taking big hits because it's still an Aerodactyl, but it takes decent hits. But I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. I figured something was up because he doesn't have Intimidate. I'm like, there's no point in taunting because he's not gonna do that. Maybe he's just gonna straight attack me with Waterfall. Maybe he's like Choice Bandit or something. But he sets up Rain Dance. I'm like, dude, why would you bring Rain Dance Pokemon Swift Swim Abusers to a whatever game? But he goes for Poison Jam, protecting the switch to Shaman as I hit him with an Earthquake. Doesn't really matter because he can't Oko me either way. Um, Now I'm gonna go to Ninetales because it cancels his rain and brings in my son, which is really weird because this is just a whatever mixed tier battle and it's a weather war. So I don't know if you guys were expecting that or to ever see it, but you're seeing it. So I take him out with the solar beam. He's gonna switch into his cloister. I don't want to take an ice shard, except I know it's not cloister, sorry, because of the stealth rock damage, because it should be 25% and it's not. So I switch out to primate because if he wants to go for night days, it's not gonna hit me. And that was a pro play that I didn't even see on this replay because I got rambled up and didn't get to see it in time. But I'm going to U-turn out as he switches into his Amoonguss, and now I'm in on my Ninetales. I'm Life Orb, Max Special Attack, Timid, In the Sun, Stab, Super Effective Overheat. This thing is going to be served for dinner. Except it's going to be black because it got overheated. You see what I did there? Yes, you did. So he's going to switch into his Floatzel, and I know he's going to Aqua Jet me. Even though it's not in the rain, I really don't want to take it. I can go to Shaman. He's going to actually predict that very nicely. I could have went to Solar Beam. I probably would have done, like, a lot. Maybe not killed him, but would have done a lot. But Ice Punch does a ton to Shaman, and I am not happy about that. But I'm going to go with the Seed Flare anyways, against my kind of better judgment, I guess. I figured he'd be Choice Banded, but I'm like, you know what? No point in switching out. I don't really see much of a point. Let's just go for Seed Flare. And he switches out to Zoroark, and it kills it. Now he's going to go into his Hitmonlee, going to Mach Punch me for the kill, which is fine. Don't really care. Shaman was already fodder. Going to go into Raikou, and I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. And that is going to do not a lot because I'm leftovers, but he's going to go for the Stone Edge, probably predicting the Volt Switch out to something else. I can't even think. The only thing I can think of that's on my team is my Ninetales. But then he Mach Punches me. I do live at 4, but max damage was literally 121, which was my HP, and that's like a 5% chance to get it because the damage ratio was 102 to 121. I literally just checked. But so he was kind of about it. But again, like I said, he needed literally max damage to live that. So I kill him off. He's going to go into his Floatzel because I noticed he wasn't Life Orb. He's probably Choice Bandit, and he is. He's locked into Aqua Jet. And I'm going to Belly Drum. Now I can just literally sweep his team with Extreme Speed. If I had died to that Mach Punch, I just would have went to Linoon. Extreme Speed, because it's +2 and because I'm faster anyways, it kills his Hitmonlee. Then I just Belly Drum and kill him unless he went to Cloister first. But I have Seed Bomb for that. And if he Shell Smash, then I Extreme Speed, and if he attacks me, then I probably live it because again I would have been at max HP, and then he was a little bit about it, but I'm like, dude, just see, that's the thing. That's why I hate not knowing, because it's like when someone lives something very barely, you always think, oh god, that should have killed, but like I just demonstrated in this case, no, I shouldn't have. 95% chance to live. So I shouldn't have killed, but of course you see, as NB said, puts a smidgen, and you're like, oh my god, hacks. But really, it's not always the case, which is why I tend to do damage calculations on very close kills. But I don't always know the sets, so when they're non-standard, it's hard to do, and that's why sometimes I don't do them, because I'm like, I don't know if he was like for Muse or something, because like I don't know if he was especially defensive or it's hard to say. And oftentimes the damage calculation is really weak. Like if they're offensive, the minimum damage would be them living, but if they're defensive, the maximum damage would be them living. So it's really hard to tell because of just the range. But all in all, like I said at the beginning, this was a funsies, whatever, bring whatever you felt like match, and I did. I haven't used Ninetales in ages because I don't really like abusing weather, and I hate abusing weather plus you're doubling speed abilities, Swiss Swim, Chlorophyll, Sand Rush, and there's none for Hail. But I just hate them. I think they're overpowered, so I never use them. But all in all, it was cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.